What's up, guys? It's Skillzerk. Today we're looking at day 2 of the Shama rratkid scene. Let's just get right into this. Alright, so it starts off as innocent as this kid's Instagram sticker being posted everywhere, and he wants some followers. So we go and give him a follower, and he comes off very rude, and then he turns it into a witch hunt. And then his dad sends some threats, and then we have the drag queen, Goldie Banker, who he gets involved. Now, today, as far as I'm aware, Mr. Goldie Banker didn't become anything actually part of this case anymore. He got involved yesterday, and I guess he, as far as I know, hasn't posted any like photos or content or copywritten stuff or anything like that that concludes anything with Skillzerk. So I'm going to guess that he's not trying to get involved anymore. So we're gonna leave Mr. Goldie Banker alone. All right. So I wake up to this. This isn't. I mean, we know that this is Skillzerk in the photo, but no, this is just a copywritten photo. You know, copyright infringement. It's done by Magnetic Kelly. I hope I got that right. I don't want to be rude about that. Who claims, but is not really a part of the LGBTQ community. You know, I want to go forward just a little to say something. On my channel, I haven't actually made it. I never made a video discussing my orientation or that I'm transgender or any of that because it really wouldn't have made sense considering we are a science and gaming channel. However, I guess since this is where this case is going, it's time to learn something new. Your boy Skillzerk is actually a non-binary. This means that I don't feel like a boy, I don't feel like a girl, I just feel like me, a Skillzerk. So that's why sometimes you'll see me post a more girly photo. It's more just a joke, really, and kind of a hint that, you know, sometimes I feel more feminine, sometimes I feel like a man, sometimes I just feel like a Skillzerk. But that is considered to be transgendered because I don't feel like one or the other. I mean, if it counts for anything, I'm also demi-sex, which means if I don't really feel a connection, I can't really feel anything for that person. It's not as psychotic as that sounds, but it's basically I can't fall in love with someone I don't feel anything with. Let's get back into this though. So she makes her claim. She doesn't have any evidence. You'll notice this the whole thing, but I'll explain that at the end of the video, so it's not important bringing it up yet. Which goes into this post, but believe it or not, this post is longer than it previously looks. It goes on and on and on. And for the life of me, I actually think this may be the Guinness World Record longest post ever typed. I think it was typed. And in that case, I want to give some credit for that. That takes a lot of time, at least. And that's this person right here. This is the person who has this really long world record of typing record. I really don't think it's a legit world record, but I'm thinking she's actually trying to go for the world record of that, so cool. Good for you. I went back to this, of course, this scene, but that's the wrong scene, which is basically explaining that I'm non-binary, demisexual, I mean, I don't feel like one of the two, so forth. I've already explained that. Right, so I want to also mention Miss Lillian Lennon here, who has your friend here is stalking and harassing a 15-year-old kid. Now, I didn't put images or anything or bring up the case yesterday and the video yesterday, and I actually didn't save screenshots of what I'm about to say, so I'm not even going to hold any leverage to it. But the rratkid, as we had those 3 accounts that were listed, now how would I know the Ron.is.stupid.lmao blah, that account, how would I even know that account exists if what I'm about to tell you is not true? Now, whenever the kid got blocked, the rratkid got blocked, which was originally my reply to him after his rude comment, after he got blocked, he made a second account to come back and harass me. And then that account got blocked, and that's where he used his third account, Ron.is. So on and so forth. And so he got on his third account, and in my opinion, that is considered stalking. Now, he may be 15, he may be a kid, and I understand that, but just because someone is underage does not mean they cannot be a stalker. But I'm not going to press anything on that. I'm simply explaining exactly what stalking is, so hopefully someone within this community that's bringing all this up gets a clue of what stalking really is. Now, for me, I normally just block someone and move on. I don't need multiple accounts, and if I do use another, actually, that I think about it, I don't use another account. I guess I don't need to bring that point up. I'm Skillzerk, or Abel or Ihara, as everyone knows my real name. I made a video on that a while back. Alright, so we have this person who goes with, your friend here is stalking and harassing a 15-year-old kid. So, of course, I deleted this because no one wants to read this, and there's no evidence to it. Which leads to, of course, this is her, Lillian Lennon. That's where hopefully it should have stopped. But, of course, because she's stalking my account now for, I can't even imagine why, I suppose this is just part of the witch hunting game, she logs into her second account and posts the same thing again. And she even tells it to you, where she says, and removed my comment and blocked my other account. Alright, and so here's her second account. And then she gets blocked a second time and still doesn't seem to catch on. And goes and logs into a third account, but because she's paying attention, because I posted her first and second post that she made just so people could understand what's going on, that it's not multiple people, but it's just one person, well, she goes on with a third account, and she gets smart this time, and doesn't use anything of her real name in her third account, her real or her online name, rather. Nothing that looks like it could be attributed to back to her. But, alright, so we can tell it's her, because she says again, blocked my other accounts, so I couldn't hold them accountable. Not that she really can, because, she's just like anyone else, another Instagrammer. I don't hold anything there. I didn't read all of this. I didn't read those super long posts way back here where she went on and on. I mean, I probably have time to do that, but I'm not going to, because it just seems like a waste of time. Alright, so let's get to the end of this video already. This right here proves, if it shouldn't already, I basically want to clear any unaware persons who see this video or who becomes involved over this drama because of the huge widespread net, as she calls it, of drama that's going on. I wanted to clear all those thoughts and simply prove that everything being claimed on me is false. There is no evidence whatsoever that shows anything that these people are claiming. The only thing that is true is this post right here that she has a screenshot of. Yeah, that's where I told you in the video yesterday. And the, what was it, a reply, basically. My reply to Mr. Jesse Shama and Goldie Banker. It was my reply video, and I proved and showed you already that yes, I did post our first discussion so that people would know what the kid was like if they followed that Instagram. Only, it's not a harassment, it's not stalking, it's merely showing people that you don't want to follow that Instagram. It may be posted everywhere, it may have cute pictures, it may look cute and cuddly, but you don't want to go and pet it. Just, you don't want to go and add this kid, because you get this kind of drama. Alright, so everything is false, they have no evidence, no claims, and as we can read her post right here, I guess she took this to the police department in my hometown, and of course they refused to do anything because, I'm not doing anything. There's everything she goes to claim, all this huge nonsense that's going on. There's no evidence, and police don't really work off no evidence sometimes. I say sometimes because, we've all seen those bad cases. So, in the end, the reason this video even exists isn't really as a day 2 continuation, because I don't find the reason to add all these people every day. But I wanted to explain the importance of paying attention when someone starts a witch hunt. Now, this kid started his witch hunt, and we can see how far this has went so far, especially for people paying attention to all these different names. We can see how important it is now to actually follow on a witch hunt, because this is not an uncommon factor of what goes on. This happens every day. People think they're some kind of huge celebrity. They think because the entire world knows them, or because someone in town knows them, they think because they can get a voice heard, that they can start a witch hunt on just anybody. And if you're not known at all and someone starts a witch hunt on you, you're pretty well screwed. No one's going to listen to your side of the story. So I want to make this a point that even if it's a kid who starts a witch hunt, it could be a 2-year-old. Okay, that's kind of a joke right there. It could be a 10-year-old or so, or even younger than that, so long as the kid can cognitively think. If he's starting a witch hunt, I'm not saying stalk him. I'm not saying get all your friends to go after this guy. Don't do that. That's going overboard. I'm saying just pay attention to what's going on. You know, if you have to go and make a second account to watch what's going on, don't reply, don't comment, don't interact, but just pay attention to the witch hunt. Pay attention to the people getting involved. You know, just pay attention to the witch hunt because there's always something that's going to go on. You don't want to be unaware, unsuspected of what is going on around you whenever someone else starts a witch hunt. I've actually, to date, I've had 3 witch hunts which were on me so far, none with evidence, none with anything they could show. And I didn't post this to my YouTube channel because I really didn't find it to be that important at the moment. But I really think now it's more important to pay attention to witch hunting because witch hunting should be illegal if it's not already. Even by kids. Kids should be known, they should already be told that witch hunting is illegal. This whole thing where all these adults and everyone wants to get involved in this witch hunt, really, they should not be promoting this kid's actions. You should never promote a witch hunt. This would have died off right as soon as it started if the kid would have accepted being blocked instead of going on to make account after account to keep stalking afterward. That's about the end of this video, guys. Take care.